He was just a starving cat, a silent shadow sitting quietly outside a small shop, his only hope a scrap of food. His body was painfully thin, every bone a testament to his hunger. His eyes, large and pleading, held a deep yearning, but not a trace of anger. Yet, the kindness he sought was met with cruelty. The shop owner, without a second thought, delivered a harsh kick to the helpless creature, his voice a torrent of angry shouts, telling him to get lost. Scared and in pain, the cat fled, his small body disappearing into the empty, indifferent streets. He carried the sting of the kick in his body and a new, sharp fear in his heart. That night, the city felt colder than ever before. He found a temporary refuge behind a stack of old, forgotten boxes, shivering from the chill and the shock. Wounded, with no more food and no more shelter, it seemed like the end of the line. But even in this moment of utter despair, a flicker of resilience remained. He did not give up. Days turned into a grueling routine of survival. The cat, driven by instinct, learned the harsh lessons of the streets. He figured out how to navigate the urban jungle, how to find scraps, and most importantly, how to stay hidden. His journey eventually led him to a large warehouse. It was here, amongst the hustle and the bustle of daily wear, that his luck began to turn. The workers at the warehouse started to notice him. They saw not a feral pest, but an intelligent and remarkably calm animal. He never begged, never caused trouble. He just observed, a silent guardian. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, a bond began to form. The starving stray started to transform. With a more regular source of food from the kind workers, his gaunt frame filled out. He was no more longer just a survivor. He became a strong and smart companion. He seemed to understand the rhythm of the place, instinctively patrolling the grounds, chasing away rodents, and becoming an unofficial but effective protector of the warehouse. He earned their trust and respect without ever asking for it. His presence became a comforting part of their daily lives. Time, the great transformer, worked its magic. The warehouse, once a modest operation, flourished and grew into a hugely successful business. Andy the cat, the once hungry, forgotten stray, became an integral part of its success story. He was no more longer the scruffy animal hiding in the shadows. He was clean, his coat gleaming, his posture confident. He was respected, a symbol of the company's own journey from humble beginnings to prosperity. He lived a life of comfort and the importance that no more one, least of all the cat himself, could have ever imagined. He had his own special spot in the mine office, and his calm presence was a source of pride for everyone who worked there. One sunny afternoon, a sleek, black luxury car, the kind that turns heads, pulled up and parked near the very same street where his story of pain began. The car door opened. Andy the cat stepped out with a quiet, regal calm. His eyes, once full of fear, were now steady and fearless. He had returned to the place that had so brutally rejected him. The old shop was still there, looking a little more worn, a little more tired. The shop owner, now older and grayer, was sweeping the entrance, just as he had done all those years ago. He glanced up at the commotion, his eyes widening in disbelief as he saw the magnificent cat. For a moment, he was just confused. Then, a flicker of recognition crossed his face, followed by shock. He froze. Standing before him, exuding an aura of power and success, was the very same cat he had kicked and screamed at, the one he had treated like trash. Now, that cat had returned, not as a beggar, but as the boss. A man in a shop suit got out of the car and handed the shop owner a set of official-looking papers. The truth, cold and undeniable, became clear in the legal jargon. The shop, his livelihood, no more longer belonged to him. It had been bought out by the thriving company the cat represented. A wave of regret washed over the man's face. His shoulders slumped. In that moment, he saw the full inerrancy of his cruelty and its ultimate consequence. But it was far too late for apologies. The cat didn't need them. He didn't need revenge or taunting words. He simply stood there, a living embodiment of success. His presence, his story, his transformation spoke louder than any accusation ever could. He gave the man one last, long look, not of anger, but of finality, before turning and gracefully getting back into the car. This story serves as a powerful reminder. Cruelty builds nothing and leads only to loss. But patience, resilience, and an unbreakable spirit can fundamentally change a destiny. Never underestimate the weak or dismiss the vulnerable, because the one you push away and kick to the curb today may, through their own quiet perseverance, return tomorrow stronger, wiser, and standing in the very place you once occupied. They might just end up being your boss. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.